Yo, what's up, Crockxen clan members and others who've jumped on this video? I'm SoresanCrockxen here with a little bit of an announcement slash a temporary goodbye. So, in case you don't follow me on Twitter, in fact, actually the main reason why I'm doing this is because I know a lot of you don't follow me on Twitter. And I don't know how much you guys keep up with the news, but currently, as of right now, at Tuesday, 9:30 in the evening, Hurricane Irma is pretty much next door. According to the current forecast, it will cover the whole island of Puerto Rico, which means shit's about to go downhill. The country right now is not in the most stable condition financially or structurally. According to what some of the people have been saying, we could be experiencing a lot of issues per se. As of right now, Hurricane Irma is a Category 5 storm with winds up to 185 miles per hour. It is one of the worst recorded hurricanes in history, and it has been, at least in Puerto Rico, the first time we are getting a hurricane in about close to 20 years. The last one, at least that I recall, was Hurricane Georges when I was like 5 or something like that, and it was not fun. We were without water and electricity for about a month, and that one was more tame than this one. Like vastly more tame. I mean, it was a Category 4, but I'm pretty sure that, like, the most it was like 120 something miles per hour winds, and it's centered on more towards the north part of the country, whereas this one looks like it's gonna take over everything. Experts from the electricity company have stated that if we do lose power, chances are we're not going to get it back for a minimum of 4 months. So that's another reason why I'm making this video, so that you guys know that I'm basically going to be gone for a long time. At this point, unless a miracle happens to where the storm just disappears out of thin air, it's more likely going to hit land around, I want to say, 1 p.m. my time, so Atlantic Standard Time, or Eastern if you want to go that route. Since I don't think daylight has happened yet. That's around when the current forecast is scheduled to be landing here in the eastern coast around 1 p.m. And then it'll gradually like move across. Technically speaking, it still can move up, so that like the bottom left western side of the country doesn't get like the full blown, but we're still gonna get hit. Like, it's still gonna be raining a lot. There's gonna be a lot of wind everywhere. My company has suggested, hey, you're gonna be working from home for the next couple days, as long as you have power, which is gonna be very limited. I'm telling you right now, the moment that storm hits and it lands, especially when it starts reaching the capital where the main power grid is, we're gonna be out of power for a long time. So that means no YouTube videos, no Twitter for me. At most, you'll be able to, if you have my personal number, you'll be able to call me, but even then, that's until the battery dies. I mean, I have some portable chargers, but those don't last forever. So it's gonna be a tough road ahead, basically, and it sucks. Cause like I was planning on moving by the end of the year, right? I was planning on moving out by December. I had so many ideas for videos that I wanted to make. I don't even know. Like, the thing is, this is all a best case scenario that we just lose power for 4 months. We have no idea how bad this could be. Like, I expect a lot of people to die in this incident. Like, there's no way that we're just gonna come out of this clean. I saw a video this morning of one of the nearby islands. There was cars being forced to move, even though they were like just stationed and like like giant palm trees being ripped from the ground. We're gonna have a lot of casualties here, and like I know since I technically live on the more southwestern side of the country, if the hopeful trajectory where it just like curves upwards to where we get like a small amount of the impact, that's the best. Like, we'll be somewhat okay. But the fact of the matter is, as of right now, the storm is gonna cover the whole country, which means we're definitely gonna be hit. And I gotta say, I'm scared. Like I said, I've only experienced one bad hurricane in my lifetime, which was when I was like 5 years old, and I didn't like that. I didn't like that whole night. For me, was a nightmare. Like, me, my mom, my sister, and my dad, we were just stuck inside, and I would hear the noises outside, and I would freak out. We had like some cages outside with animals, like rabbits, gone. Like, next morning, nothing outside. Everything was destroyed outside. It was a mess everywhere. And like I said, we were without power or water for a whole month. Right now, it's expected to be a minimum of 4. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, if we get the whole country just gets blown away, I don't even know if I'm gonna be here by the end of the week, right? You know, obviously that's the pessimist inside of me, is like, oh, we're all gonna die, whatever. But like, I'm generally afraid of what could happen. Best case scenario, we just lose power. Worst case scenario, I might not be here anymore. And like, that sucks, because I had so many plans for the future, and chances are that none of them are gonna happen now. So I wanted to make this video. It's longer than what I wanted it to be, to let you guys know of what might happen. You know, like, I know that most of you don't even live here. Well, actually, none of you live here in Puerto Rico. But most of you are like decently distanced away from this to where you'll be fine. I know that I do have some of my friends from the league live in Florida, which is where the hurricane is going to be leading afterwards. So like, after it crosses Puerto Rico, Cuba, Dominican Republic, and all that stuff, Jamaica, it's going to be leading towards Florida. So be safe for those people over there. And yeah, so I just wanted to let you guys know that I might not be here for a while or ever again, depending on whether we get the best case scenario or the worst case scenario. I'm just not going to be here. I'm going to be gone for a long time. So just to give you guys a heads up, so you don't freak out when you don't hear anything from me. You don't get updates from me, whether on Twitter, YouTube, or Facebook, or wherever you look for my information. That's probably why, because I will not be able to say anything with the power out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being here for me for so long, and let's hope everything goes well.